Welcome to IJDM. Sometimes I like to do these videos called one-offs, and this is one of those one-off videos where we're testing out yet another newer product, but maybe could be considered vintage because it has been out for, I think, at least 3 or 4 years, maybe more. And it is called Flex Paste. I believe it's called Flex Paste. Yes, Flex Paste. I can't see it from this side, obviously. The reason I'm using this product is for multiple reasons. I have a pool. Unfortunately, I do not recommend a pool to anybody unless you have a ton of money or you really like constant work. And like us, we're just a middle income, low income, middle, whatever you want to call it, family. So yeah, I do all the pool work. And as much as I'd love to drain the whole thing and fill it in, that's not a good idea. So we keep the pool for now, but it involves a lot of maintenance, and in order to get this particular repair done, I would have to literally drain all this tons of water and then have it, let it dry, and then have somebody come in and fix it. So let's get to the point, and it would be a lot of money. So I need a temporary fix right now because I don't have a lot of money. And I have tried different ones. I tried the dual tube thing. There's 2 tubes, one's white, one's blue, that you mix them together and then you apply it, and that's worked in the past, but they give you very little for what I needed to do. And it's basically like it's a bad pool design in the actual structure, which is actually made out of a concrete and other material, which I can't think of the name of right now, but if it comes to me I will mention it. But it does have that odd kind of concrete material, we'll just call it that, inside the pool with a coating. And what's happened here is the wall is kind of it's a weak spot in the wall, and you can actually see the mounting brackets from when they actually formed everything up, and they're popping through, so every once in a while I'll have to fill it. That's where this comes in. I decided to give this a try, and I didn't actually use the spatula. I actually used it to scrape off the excess of the other stuff I used, just to try to get it a more cleaner look, which it didn't really scrape off much of it, but the rust stains were coming through. So I thought I'd give this stuff a try that I've seen advertised that will work underwater. So there's not a lot of videos on this, so I figured this would be a good thing. And honestly, here's what's happened. I've already actually open the package. It's sealed when you get it, and you usually get a couple spatulas with it depending on who you bought it from. I bought it from somebody on one of the larger vendor sites that you buy a lot of stuff from. Starts with an A, ends with an N. This stuff ran about $20. I figured, yeah, why not give it a try? So I ordered it, came in 2 days, and here it is, and opened it up, and with one of the plastic spatulas I applied it. So we are now, since I've applied it, and I should have showed it before, but it didn't occur to me that I should have filmed this, so bad on me. But honestly, I did use this stuff. If you look in the container now, and I actually can unscrew it and see that I actually have used it. I just stuck the little thing back in there, but you can see all the stuff in the, oh, that fell out. You can see all the stuff, that residue from me taking it out of the container. Wear plastic gloves with this stuff, because trust me, you will probably never get it off your skin, much like the other pool stuff I've used. It stays on your skin for days, and I get the skin starts blistering and cracking when I get any odd chemical in it. So I wore rubber gloves when I did this. And let's take a look underneath the water and see what exactly this is all about. So I'm just going to grab the camera here, and you're just going to come along with me, and yeah, let's just do this. And so what we are looking at there is toward the top. You can kind of see it's a different shade on the top of it. That's the old patch, and then the bottom is where the patch was failing, and I just put the Flex Seal on. It doesn't look pretty by any means, and it looks rough, but trust me, the other stuff looks just as bad when you put it on too. It eventually falls off, and you just kind of lightly go over it. I'm hoping it's kind of the same as the other stuff, but so far, honestly, it's holding. My whole thing about this right now is it is very difficult to put on. It's very thick, and you just kind of got to use a little bit at a time, hence why it looks like it does. And honestly, I did smooth that out, believe it or not. but it's not a particular part of the pool I usually stare at, but it's just, again, another temporary patch till I figure out a permanent solution, or you know, go forward with actually draining the pool and doing all that. But for now, it saves me from, you know, any type of further damage to that area, or rust coming in from the obviously the weld spot of, or whatever the heck is under that concrete. But I'll let you go down, take another look, and that'll be it for this video. So we will come back to this, and I'll give it a week or two and see what the progress is and how it looks and how it's holding up. So let's dive down once again.